We're back, guys. Here we go. Time for the top 10 of the week. Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
All right, and here we go. I got a lot. This was a huge week. I've got a lot. I got my top 10, and I've got a bunch of honorable mentions.
Okay.
But before we start, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. It's down there somewhere, usually, or up there, depending on how you're looking at us, or if you're even looking at us.
It's true.
So let's go ahead and get started. I got honorable mentions.
I got a couple.
Okay, here we go. My first honorable mention of the week is Teen Justice #1.
Jeez. Mine is Poison Ivy, #1.
Oh, that's honorable. Okay, mine's a little bit higher.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and talk about Poison Ivy #1?
This was good.
Mhm.
If you read Batman first, it would have made more sense, which I didn't.
So, yeah, neither did I. I didn't
know.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Like, there should be a disclaimer in this. Like, read that first. Because if not, you're just kind of thrown into this. It's like...
It's not. There's no real problem with it. It's like...
No.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay. But you get all the backstory of what leads up to this. It's like, oh. So, yeah, I mean, she's on a rampage in this.
I love it.
Yeah, the way she sees the world and sees the people and how they're destroying the world and what she does to these people.
It's pretty
horrific.
She is back to being a villain.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah. My only gripe, it's like, you can make her a little attractive. I mean,
She does look attractive.
They kind of bro her up a little bit, and I'm just kind of like,
No, I think she still looks good. But hey, we get it on the covers.
Yeah, and that's it. You don't get it in the book. That's kind of unfortunate.
But we'll see where the series goes.
Yeah.
But
it's not bad. It's good.
Mhm.
It's an honorable mention. It just got bumped out of the top 10. So this. I was shocked by this. I guess I got to say I was pleasantly surprised.
And I feel the same way about Multiversity Teen Justice #1. Consider me shocked. This was actually pretty decent, I thought. And you just get rid of the dumb tween Twitter speak at the beginning.
All of it.
Assaulting civilians trying to find a train and that stupid soccer match in the middle. And it's a solid recommend. Get rid of that stuff. You got a solid recommend. There's practically no pandering in this, which I was shocked by. And there's a dash toward the beginning toward the beginning, but nothing there and toward the middle or the end. There's a great story here with Sister Blood and her ministry, decent art and decent dialogue. I cited the Twitter shit, at the very beginning. Yeah, I just check this out. Wow. You may be surprised.
That it sucks.
Honest, Diane, I'm surprised. Justice Warriors #1.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see you with this. Did you read this?
I did.
Okay. So Justice Warriors #1. In this world, there's a city under a bubble.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I love it. Outside it, it's a crime-infested shithole.
Yes.
So picture San Francisco, New York City, Seattle, Minneapolis, Detroit. There you go. And by page 4, I'm busting out laughing.
Yes.
This is a comic that gets comedy. They understand what's funny. And I was dying laughing by page 4. So the first story, I loved it. Yeah, perfect. It's got that perfect, dark comedy like RoboCop or Total Recall.
Oh yeah,
love it. And second story, the funeral with the soda sponsor is flipping hysterical.
So true.
Yeah, it's great.
God.
It's all delivered perfectly.
Yes,
and it gets crazy and violent with the mayor and his new comeback album. It's like. It's a fun read. It's another shocker. The first story is gold. First story is I
didn't see it coming.
No, I did not see this comic coming. Kudos to everyone at Ahoy Comics. Yeah, Custodiary or no? Wait. Oh, no, Stir. Never mind. Matt Bors and Ben Clarkson. There we go.
Okay.
These guys are great. Yeah.
Ahoy!
Next one we got Barbarella Strikes.
Didn't read it.
You didn't read it? Yeah. For the sake of time.
Correct.
Yeah. So. Humanity is using demonic weapons to fight back at the monsters.
Okay.
And the Vampirella is trying to stop them, but she gets wounded.
Really?
She gets wounded.
Oh,
will she make it? Will she be able to stop a massive slaying that's going to happen? You got to read to find out. This is good. It's not great. It's not bad. It's good. I highly recommend checking this out. It's actually really good. Yeah. Next one I got is Barbarella.
Okay.
This was Barbarella #10.
It is.
So we get the origin of the lady in this issue.
The
lady. And why she looks like old Babers herself.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool. I dig it. The one downfall in this, if it would have been higher, is her friend Talon. He is walking Deus Ex Machina. Just
literally, yes.
Yeah, just you put yourself in the corner, He can fix it. You know, he's the Silver Skeeter.
Yep.
He's Riri Williams. He's Moon Girl, Jane Foster. Just yeah. But then we find out that the lady had some big guns backing her. You know, and this might lead to an all-out war, which is great. Yeah. So things are yes, we got stakes. Things are heating up, and yeah, solid issue, solid recommend. Yeah, Barbarella number 10.
Barbarella.
Last one, guys. Artist Elite Primer Blue.
Okay.
So once again, they're all previews for comics coming up. Yeah, we get more creators on the project. And this one, I got to say, I'm looking forward to Final Boss.
Oh yeah.
Which takes place after the Kickstarter. So remember that when you read it. It's after the Kickstarter story.
So pick it up.
Yes. Freddie Williams' Belong looks terrifying and heartbreaking.
Oh my God, yes.
His art. My God. Yeah. I don't think anyone's going to be ready for this or expecting this.
Nope.
No. And Chet Harden's Death Watch looks fun.
It does.
Yep. And it's like a Solomon Kane meets a vampire hunter.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And Apotheosis by Jordan Gunderson sounds interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot going on with a lot of questions, but I'm curious to see if he sticks to landing with it.
Yes.
Red Ronin by Dexter Soy. I'm the most disappointed with this.
Well, we know the inside baseball. Apparently,
we do. We're not gonna say, but there's nothing.
Nothing.
It's 2 images, 2 crappy low res scanned in images.
Correct.
From Dexter Soy.
And this was one of the characters I was looking forward to the most.
Absolutely, yeah.
That guy right there.
Yep. And there's nothing there.
Nothing.
Just 2.
You don't know anything.
Like I said, it's like a junior in the high school yearbook staff just scanned in 2 low res images.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
You can count the pixels.
Yeah, it's bad. So hopefully we'll get something from this guy. Maybe. I don't know. And then so the Ali Garza one, I hope it's good. It's punny.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Yeah, it looks funny and sexy. I hope it's funny. Yeah, those puns need to stick the landing. They do it. They got to.
Very true.
Yeah. So for artists, so we'll talk about our orders for what we're looking forward to the most, middle, and the least.
Okay.
When we get to yours.
Okay.
I'll save that for last.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
Okay. And I just wanted to give a quick shout out.
Oh.
I picked this up from Very Gary Comics on YouTube. He's got a cool, he's on Whatnot. He's got a massive YouTube channel. Go check out Very Gary. This is from artist Ryan Brown. Brown E, not our Ryan Brown.
Yes. Not this Ryan Brown.
Yes. The other Ryan Brown.
The other Ryan Brown.
So
yes.
This is the summer hymn and the winter hymn, basically. So yeah, I picked this up on a Whatnot sale. He has Ryan Brown on there a lot. So I wanted to give a shout out to Very Gary. Thank you, Very Gary. This is awesome. So if you get a chance, check him out. That remark's good. It's a really good remark.
Yes, it is actually. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah.
I'm shocked by that. So
honest, Diane, I'm surprised.
Indeed. So shout out.
Okay, here we go. Time for the top 10. Top 10 of the week. Here we go. All right, my number 10 of the week is Venom number 8.
Okay, I have Justice Warriors.
Hey, that sounds familiar. Why don't you finish my thoughts on Justice Warriors?
Yeah, so I wasn't sure the humor in this and how the mean spirit. I'm like, okay, I think what they're trying to be funny and okay, is this or is this a play on that? But I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah. At
the end of that first little vignette, I'm like, holy hell. I'm like, this is great. And then the funeral scene, I was just like, oh my God. This is where it's going. This is so true. And yeah, just the world and the perfect bubble and there's no crime. And then it just turns to shit. This felt very Paul Verhoeven.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Paul Verhoeven directed RoboCop, Total Recall, Basic Instinct, Starship Troopers. Yeah.
So satire.
Yeah. Dark satire. Yeah.
That's what this felt like. And it's hilarious. So if you're in the mood for some of that, pick this up because I was laughing my ass off. So this was fun this week.
And Venom number 8, it's a key. We talked about it earlier. Venom number 8, key. First appearance as the War Symbiote.
The War Symbiote.
War Symbiote, yes. So hey, it's we're back to Eddie. You know, he's living on planet Deadbeat Dad.
Yeah.
And but Eddie gets loose and finds himself in a body in a war symbiote on a ship in the 602nd century.
Sure.
Far in the future. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Eddie has a little meeting with Kang, and apparently they have some history in the future, but in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a throwdown, and another player pops up. Maybe they knew Eddie would show up at this point. I don't know. How did they know? I don't know. But it's fun and much better than the last few previous issues of Venom, but not as fun as Lethal Protector.
Correct.
Yeah, but it's still good. Venom number 8. Check it out.
Okay.
Yes. Number 9 of the week.
The Niner.
I got Flashpoint Beyond.
I have Spawn 330.
So low.
Yeah.
So low.
That's where I should be.
So I got Flashpoint Beyond number 2. Clockwork Killer has been murdering people. He's been dubbed by the media the Clockwork Killer. And someone wants the Flashpoint timeline back. Don't know who.
Why would you want that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty terrible.
Yes. Yeah, it's a pretty terrible world. Yeah. Yeah. So Flashpoint Batman goes to check on the Psycho Pirate, and Flashpoint Batman gets a little surprise.
Yes, he does.
And Psycho Pirate had come to that planet to seek refuge from the Dark Crisis. So Dark Crisis drop, and hey, I don't blame him. Hey, at least more's happening here than Dark Crisis.
I thought he thought it was a joke.
Yeah. He didn't understand the tone of the Dark Crisis killed him.
He doesn't understand.
Yeah. But the issue from there, it's very noirish. I'll say that.
Yes.
It's very noirish, and Thomas Wayne is very much like Jack Nicholson in Chinatown.
100%.
Yeah, he's Jake Geddes.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. And eventually he's told he's a bad dad, and then Superman shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And we learn that whomever owned that snow globe is going to be pissed when they find out it's now possessed by Batman, along with the watch.
Could take a guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that on the note. I mean, it seems pretty obvious. I'm like, you can't go with that.
No, yeah,
maybe.
It's Jeff Johns. We'll see what happens.
We'll see
what happens. I hope he doesn't subvert expectations. Maybe he
I
will.
know.
Yeah. It's good. It's not exciting. It's just there's a lot of mysteries going on with this. Like I said, it's very pulp noirish.
Mm-hmm.
Think Chinatown. It's like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Less confusing.
Yeah. Well, I'll say less confusing than the two Jakes. I'll say
yes. That. No, Jack Nicholson sitting on a well and then blowing up.
If you haven't seen it, watch the two Jakes. It's classy.
Yeah, it is. It's something. So Spawn 330, we have a showdown. We finally get the showdown between Anti-Spawn and Hell and Hellspawn. We get the classic good versus evil fight in this, and plot still seems a little convoluted. It's still not my favorite Spawn title. The main Spawn title is not my favorite Spawn title right now. So trying to keep all of this straight and when all this happens, very confusing.
Because we have Gunslinger,
yep,
King Spawn,
yep,
Spawn, and Scorched. And there's really no. It's not like the X titles where it's like a reading order.
Right.
It's like you're just reading them as they come out. And
I'm like, when the hell does this take place? I don't know. And it's like I could do more due diligence, but I don't care that much.
No, I'm just going along with the ride at this point. I don't care.
Yeah, the art's good. I mean, it's
fun.
It's B level Spawn right now, and it's still good.
Hey, it's $2.99. We're getting kick-ass.
Yeah,
a fun story.
Yeah,
and I'm digging it.
You get some awesome paneling in this with the fight between Anti-Spawn and Hellspawn in this that is so kinetic. It's not Brett Booth. It's still badass. So this was a solid pickup this week.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Number 8 of the week, the Ocho. The Ocho. I've got Batman Killing Time.
So low.
So low.
I have Barbarella.
I want you to finish my thoughts on Barbarella.
This was fun. It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have the showdown between evil Barbarella and good Barbarella.
Yeah.
And
the lady. She's called the lady.
Yep. And we get her backstory, like you said, which is good. I was like, okay, that's a fine back.
Yeah.
Listen, you're not getting high science with this book. Like, you're not in here for the plot. The art is still great. And yes, you do have Deus Ex Machina showing up. And I thought there was going to be real stakes to this. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, damn, this is a way to end this arc. I'm like, that's pretty sweet. And then it's like, come on. Like, really? So that part kind of irked me. But then we get the end, and yeah, the lady had some big guns backing her up. And this could be a oh shit moment for Barbarella. So this was fun this week.
Absolutely. The art is terrific.
Art is so good.
Yes. I got Batman Killing Time, number 4.
So low.
Well, I think for me, the opening of this threw me off. I'll say the opening in this Waffle House is very odd, with the woman who's literally swearing every third word.
Like, I swear a lot. I was like,
It was every third word she was swearing.
it was.
Yeah, is it supposed to show her limited vocabulary?
Yeah, it's like, are you saying she's tough? Are you saying she's an idiot?
Both.
Both at the same time?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway. She's representing the government and was the one who was buying the MacGuffin from the Riddler.
Correct.
But Batman is fighting some big tigers, and the help is en route to find him and help him.
Maybe.
Interesting, yeah.
Why?
And we get the backstory on the help and how he may know Bruce, and it's
Mm-hmm.
good.
Oh yeah,
I like it. I like that motive. It's like, oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Yeah. There's a shit ton more time jumping in this one, and it's very annoying now at this point. There's a ton of it in this one. I'm like,
there's a lot.
Yeah, but we the point is we know who the buyer is, and we see what happens when the alleged deal is supposed to go down, and it looks bad.
Oh yeah.
Toward the end, it's like, oh shit, this does not look good. Yeah, I'm very, very still curious to see where it goes. I still find myself going back reading passages because I enjoy some of the scenes and the art.
Oh, the art's so good.
Yeah, it is. And it's good with solid art, although confusing with too many obnoxious time jumps in this issue. I'll say that.
Like going back to 6000 BC or whatever.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't. It does not belong. Don't need it here. Cut it out.
Yeah, like if you wanted to do like my biggest criticism, you want to tell that side of the story, that needs to be supplemental in the back. After at the end of this, it's like put that in, kind of like Watchmen does.
Yes,
it's like put that in the back, so then people can then make their own conclusions as to what that is in reference to.
I completely agree. Yeah, that's why it's a little bit lower on my list.
That's fair.
But other than that, it's still solid. I mean, and hey, he's got 2 more issues to stick the landing. Let's see if he can do it.
We'll see.
It's asking a lot. It's crazy. Yes. It's asking a lot at this point.
I cannot believe we're saying this about Tom King.
Yeah,
at this point in his career.
I'm actually. Don't want to get ahead of myself, but if he sticks the landing on this, I might want to read this when it's collected.
I was going to say this could be his maybe swan song.
Yeah.
We don't know at this point.
No, we don't. No.
Okay.
There we go. Number 7.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G7.
Yeah.
Got We Live, Age of the Paladins, number 3.
I have Primer Blue.
Okay, let's talk about Primer Blue. What are your thoughts on Primer Blue? You kiss ass.
Yes.
You kiss ass and your kiss ass shoes. Kiss ass shirt.
Should have been number 1.
Kiss ass.
Easily number 1.
Kiss ass.
And it wasn't because Sean said it had to be number 1.
Nepotism is bad, Kyle. Kiss ass.
Yeah. This is the greatest comic I've ever read. Everything about it is perfect. No faults.
None.
Yeah. It's a perfect book. The end.
Kiss ass.
No, I like a lot of these stories in here. I'm excited about them. Final Fight is going to be. I hope it's really good.
We read his Kickstarter comic. It is. If you didn't read Final Fight, his Kickstarter comic, it was fucking great. It is amazing.
It is just downright fun. It is just
action-packed, bloody,
fun.
nasty.
The art, you're getting Tyler Kirkham art, interiors, and everything. It's like, what more do you want from that?
Yes, you want a cover artist going back to doing interiors. Yes. That's what you want. That's what we all. That's what we all want.
Yep. So, yeah, I'm more excited about some of these than others. So
let's talk about that.
Okay.
So the ones I'm looking forward to the most in this order.
Okay.
Right now, from most to the most. So I got other lists beyond that, but the most I'm excited for. Alan Qua's Mecha Girl.
Okay.
Yeah, Alan Qua's Mecha Girl.
Yeah.
That's number 1. Freddie Williams Belong is number 2 right now.
Okay.
3rd is Brett Booth's Serpent King.
Yes.
4th is Tyler Kirkham's Final Boss.
Okay.
5th is Death Watch by Chad Hardin. 6th is Ali Garza's Sandwinches.
Okay.
Those are the ones I'm looking forward to the most. And my wild cards, the ones where like I'm not too sure about this.
Okay.
Sora Sung's, I think it's Carnal Confessions, or I think is what it is.
Yeah.
So if you don't know about it, her story is traditional text with occasional images. So it's not a comic. So the heavy lifting is on the story.
Yeah.
So the story better be damn interesting and page turning. That's all I got to say. Yeah. Apotheosis by Gunderson. That's another wild card. And Ryan Kincaid's, I'll say 2. Those are the wild cards. I'm not too sure about those.
Yeah.
Biggest disappointment, Red Ronin. That it just there's 2 low res images. It's like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me right now with this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree with that list, except my number one
Mhm.
is Freddie Williams.
That's fair. He's my number 2.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Belong is definitely the one I'm most looking forward to.
And hey, it's out today, so I'm just gonna tease you guys with the page. Oh, you've got it.
Yep.
You guys gotta see this artwork from Freddie. It looks
The pencils.
yes. Yeah, just show that. Just
Oh.
show.
Look at that.
When you just look at
Would
it,
you look at that? Oh.
when you read the synopsis for the story, it's gonna break your heart. It's like this is gonna be a very heartbreaking story.
Yeah, and just getting his.
And hey, I'm seeing him at Dallas. I'm gonna tell him the same thing. So
yeah, but that's definitely the one.
Yeah, we're not gonna show you any other pages. Just show that one.
But Belong is definitely the one I'm most looking forward to. Then Final Boss for sure. So those are my top 2.
Nice.
So, but I would agree with the rest of that list.
Yeah, there you go. And so I got We Live, Age of the Paladins. This series has been fun. I've enjoyed it. And so our heroes, they're repowered. They arrive in the Blind Lands, but will they all make it out in one piece, let alone live?
Do they live?
I don't know. It says in the title that they do.
It says
they
we live.
Yeah. So, but humanity is continuing to struggle with hope and survival. Is humanity going to survive at this point?
Yeah. What does the we mean?
Yeah, I don't know. But also, has someone betrayed humanity right to the literal? Has they led them right to the slaughterhouse? This issue, yeah, this was very good, very intense, action packed, well illustrated. Recommend. Yeah, We Live, Age of the Paladins, number 3. Love it. Yeah.
Oh, didn't read it.
Missing out.
Something like that.
Sean. Number 6 of the week. Number 6. I've got Spawn 330.
I have Flashpoint Beyond.
Okay, let me finish the Spawn thoughts. This was awesome. I loved it. For $2.99, fuck yes. Forsaken, yeah, is on his way to Cordelia to take her out, but Spawn gonna make it in time? I don't know. And an old Spawn villain has just been put back together.
Yeah,
and is joining Mark's group along with Haunt, which is not looking too good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and another thing to remember, there were other time displaced spawns as well in the previous issue.
Yes.
Where did their energy go? Who got it? And what's it being used for?
King Spawn. Gunslinger.
I don't know.
We don't know.
Gotta read to find out. Yeah, Spawn 330. So much fun. Loved it.
It is. Flashpoint Beyond, number 2. Every time I'm done reading an issue of this, when I'm done reading it, I immediately want to read the next issue. And I want to go back and read it again.
Yes.
There's just so much to unpack. The mystery of this clockwork killer is enticing. It's gripping. It's suspenseful. It's expertly paced in this. There is a scene in this. There's a couple panels where Thomas Wayne he has to get back to being himself, so he goes to beat the living shit out of these guys that are tormenting a female in an alleyway.
Yeah.
And I love just him saying, "Oh yeah, fractional orbital, whatever it is, punch in here, like he'll be fine." It's like going through all of this methodical, because he's a doctor.
Yep.
Like what he can break and how he can break it, and the way he can do it, and then him just pulling out a gun and wanting to shoot this dude in the head. It's like, God, yes, that's exactly what I want out of this. And so this whole time, this whole thing of knowing who the clockwork and Thomas Wayne knowing that Bruce is alive in another universe, and he knows that he is so much smarter than him and he can figure this out. And Thomas Wayne is he's like, I'm not smart enough to figure this out, but Bruce is. And he's like, you can tell he's frustrated and pissed off because God, just give me the answer. He's at that point. He's at that breaking point already. And I just love this. And there's a scene in the asylum we get I guess it's a new character.
Maybe
first appearance. Kind of.
It's in a very small panel, and it's in that half. It's like I see what you're doing there. It's like it could be.
I don't want to spoil.
Or could it be? Yeah.
Who it is and what it is and how it comes about, but I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's that's one way to do that.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty intense. So,
and another positive, I couldn't tell where Tim Sheridan wrote the pages in this. Actually, I think I'll say Tim Tim may have written the pages with the penguin and the kid.
That's what I feel like.
I feel like
just feel a little off.
Feel a little off, a little too
It's
funny when it shouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah. And just this psycho kid living in his
Yeah,
house.
yeah. Tim is good at writing psycho kids.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, Tim does know psycho kids. So there you go. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I can't get enough of this story. So solid recommend.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, on to number 5.
5, right in the
Five of the
middle.
week, right in the middle. Not showing up. Oh, you know, we haven't done our countdowns.
Oh, everyone loves
Oh,
those.
yes, they do. They absolutely do. So we're on to the number. Number 5 of the week. I got Poison Ivy, number 1.
I have Twig.
Twig.
Number 2.
Twig. So I've got Poison Ivy, number 1. I was shocked by this.
Mm-hmm.
So when we gave our previews, I think I had this toward the bottom.
Yeah.
Like I was not expecting anything out of this. Like I was expecting Nubia, Queen of the Amazons level bullshit reading this.
Yes.
But I straight up loved it. And Poison Ivy, she is straight up a villain again, murdering again, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, written as a psychopath who hates humanity. Mwah.
That's who
Perfect.
she is.
That's who she is. Yeah. And what's she planning? Mass extinction.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is a full-on horror story, and I love it. Sold. Take my money now. Yeah. Art is damn good as well. Yet another one, color me shocked at how good it was. I mean, so yeah, if you like the Eat Bang Kill tour crap, and her being silly Billy and banging Harley,
Yeah.
you probably won't like this.
But the roller skates and the dancing around and the spooning.
Yeah, so we're gonna cut it out.
Okay.
We're gonna get back to the basics, back to who she really is. Who she is.
Huh.
Yeah, a murdering psychopath.
But I have to know what her pronouns are and her sexuality. That's all that matters.
No, you don't. You don't, Kyle.
Well, I'm not going to read it then because I don't care.
Fuck you. Go away. Recommend Poison Ivy number 1. Absolutely.
All right. So Twig, number 2. Still a cute story. It's totes Dorbs.
Yeah, it's hey. It is for all ages. It is a fun all ages comic. Yes.
Yes, it is. So now the MacGuffin is broken.
Yep.
And our hero needs to find a new MacGuffin.
Mm-hmm.
3 new MacGuffins.
Yep.
To fix the original MacGuffin to save the universe.
Yes.
That's it.
The hero's journey.
This is the hero's journey.
Yes.
And it's fun. It's fun for everyone. It's a totally adorable character, and the dialogue is good.
Yeah.
Some of the jokes are funny.
I love him describing the machine.
Yes.
They're
like, no, you can't. It's like this. You mean it's an impossible thing that you never figure out, and it'll take you like a millennia to figure out how to do it. Yeah, you know what? So I have an hour, and it's great. Like, what are you grabbing? I don't know.
Yeah, it's actually it's this contraption
Yes.
he's wearing in the
yeah,
cover.
it's hilarious. So yes, and it's a cute, adorable story. So anyone can pick this up and read it and have a good time.
Absolutely.
So this was a lot of fun.
It's done right. Love
Yes, it is.
All right, number 4 of the week. Number 4, I've got Twig number 2.
Okay, I have Thor.
So low.
Banner of War Part 4.
So low.
What do you mean? Of course.
So okay, Twig number 2. Yeah, this was a lot of fun and fun for all ages. It's perfect. Read it with your kids; they'll love it. Yeah, our hero Twig. Yeah, he uses the gem. It's which he found by a fallen friend. And uses an incredibly complicated and interactive device to find out more about his journey, and he sees darkness, but he also sees hope. Fortunately, yes,
that's important.
And like I said, he's got to go on a hero's journey to fix it, and got to find the other MacGuffins. And yeah, it's a solid recommend, fun for all ages. You got to read this. The art is terrific. Scotty doesn't do the art, but the guy is terrific. He has doing the art. And Scotty's dialogue is great in this. Yeah, you got to check this out.
And you love Scotty's art, so it's weird. I'm shocked.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Thor, Banner of War, Part 4. Still a kick-ass story. We get
bear in mind, this is how you do an event right.
Yes, action.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take yourself too seriously.
It's a consistent tone. You're having fun.
Yes.
There is fun, but there's stakes.
Yeah. You can have fun and tell a story, and I don't know. Donnie just has a way of telling these big event stories. Like, he gets it. You can have seriousness, you can have tone, but you can have fun.
And I'm going to say this again: if I'm an 8-year-old kid, I'm gonna fucking love this series. I'm gonna love Banner of War.
Yes.
When the trade is collected, I'm giving that to my kid. You're gonna have fun reading this.
Who doesn't want to see Thor Hulk fight Hulk?
And what? I'll let you continue.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it later.
It's like, so Thor is now a Hulk fighting the Hulk persona, and Banner now is working with Odin / Meow Meow to try and stop what is dubbed the Titan personality, which is the Hulk personality.
Yeah.
And now in Thor. It's insane. What happens in this is just absolutely insane. Like, him just being able, like, I just imagine him writing what this panel is. And at the end of this issue, this happens. And, like, the artist being able to draw it is just probably having the time of their life. Like,
absolutely.
Holy shit, I get to draw this? This is so awesome. And how each issue ends, it's just like, I didn't think it could get more insane, and it gets more insane. And that's what I want out of this book. And that's what I get every issue. So, I mean, there's some big ramifications in this to what Thor Hulk does to the Rainbow Bridge. And it's like, uh-oh. That's not good. So I just love reading this book. So solid recommend this week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
And you get Gary Frank on the cover.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, you actually get a talented artist on the cover. Yeah. So we are on to number 3. I got Aquaman Andromeda.
Oh, I have Batman Killing Time.
Killing Time. All right.
Number 4.
A little bit higher than mine. Why don't you go ahead and finish my thoughts on Batman Killing Time?
Yeah, we get Batman hot on the trail, Catwoman and the Riddler. So for Batman, does this mean the enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Or is the enemy of my enemy my enemy?
We don't know.
Running after Dick Tracy.
That's true. And we don't know. So the Riddler and Catwoman make a deal with the buyer for the MacGuffin, and Penguin becomes very desperate at the end of this.
Yes.
I love how Penguin is drawn in this. It is very Tim Burton.
Yes.
Penguin. And he's absolutely disgusting.
Yes.
But I love it. It's so gross. I'm just like, God, that's exactly what that is in that movie. So a lot of fun. We get more backstory of the Help, who he is, why he might know Bruce, and love that part. All it is just all you need is a page, a couple pages, maybe one or two, and that's all you need. And the Agent 47 Help is awesome. So the art in this is just absolutely spectacular.
Yes,
can't get over it. The Waffle House scene is a little okay. Yeah. It was a little turn off a little bit, so I'll give you that. But Batman fighting tigers, like, yeah,
sure, absolutely, yeah.
Why not? So
I'll pay to see Batman punch a tiger.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to see.
Yeah,
so solid recommend every time. Okay,
Aquaman Andromeda, number 1.
Andromeda strain.
Yeah, so an alien craft has landed in the grounded spacecraft junkyard in the Pacific.
Correct.
Intentionally? Yeah, so the government believes so.
Yes.
But either way, it's awakened, and the submarine Andromeda with scientists on board are after it and want to make first contact. And then we see Aquaman, and he's occasionally coming up to the surface to take part in human things, but the wise old lady tells him that he doesn't belong up there. You know, the water calls for him, and it's pulling him back. You know, he's gotten older and is just full of disappointment. So it's
true.
So I guess it takes place sometime in the future. Led to believe, yeah. But naturally, Black Manta is in the story as well, and he has been hired to take whatever the scientists find. Which is right, cool, perfect. And then a huge beast from the sea rises and attacks the ship Esperanza, and this opens up a whole bag of cats at the surface, and things get crazy, wild, and weird above and below the sea. Did the spacecraft cause the attack? We don't know. Yep.
No idea.
This was fun, mysterious, suspenseful, well written, incredibly illustrated. Art by Christian Ward is beautiful in this. Love it. Aquaman looks so unique and cool in this. Like, his uniform is part of the ocean with coral.
Yeah, it's got coral on it.
It's awesome. Love it. This is one of my top. It was my top pick of the week until I read 2 other things were just a little bit more gooder. But yeah, this is a solid recommend of the week. Love it.
Good.
All right. After number 3, naturally, that leads to I got Thor number 26.
Aquaman Andromeda.
Hey! Why don't you finish my thoughts on Aquaman Andromeda?
This is unlike anything you'll read, especially Aquaman related.
Yeah.
And
today?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And leave it to Ram V just to keep pushing the boundaries of how you can tell a story. Like with all of these characters. It's someone like Aquaman, who isn't my favorite character, but you get this human story about him all around these other people in a submarine that are going down trying to find the spaceship that has crashed in the Pacific Ocean. And Submarine Andromeda, you have Arthur Curry, someone else looking to unlock its secrets. Art in this book is stunning. And
Christian Ward. Yep.
I'm glad it's in this magazine format because some of these splash pages are just, I mean, I could sit there and just stare at them all day. It's just, you open it up and you're just like, wow. Story's compelling. I want to know more. Like after this, I'm like, what the hell's going on? What is this spacecraft? Like, why is it there? Who is it? So
I don't know.
We don't know, but I want to find out. This was almost pick of the week.
Yes.
I read something else, beat it out, but this was my pick of the week for a while.
A while. Yes.
So solid.
Absolutely. And I got Thor 26. So yeah, we're right back to the galactic ass kicking Thor and Hulk are giving each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So and some other parties are trying to interfere, but doesn't help at all. Love it. And something borderline catastrophic happens with the Rainbow Bridge. It's like, whoa, okay, that's And almost the last few pages of this, holy Santa Claus shit.
Yes.
Shit gets real, Bad Boys 2 style.
Indeed.
It is nuts. And is that a key? Because you know what happens to one character.
Yeah.
Is that a key? Potential key? Potential key? All right. Potential key. Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I fucking love this event. This has been so much fun. This is amazing. And every page is worth every damn cent you're paying. And this is so much fun. And I can't recommend this enough. Honestly, I really can't. Donnie knows how to write an event and he's killing it. So we got polar opposites here. You know, we got the best, Banner of War, and the worst, Dark Crisis. You know, Joshua Williamson is not ready for prime time. No. And this is fucking how you do it. It's amazing.
Indeed. Okay.
All right. So we just come down from 3 to 2 to. Astronaut. I'm kidding. Death Dealer. Yes, Death Dealer. Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer.
Number 2.
The Frank Frazetta cover. Because naturally, if you're gonna discuss Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer, you gotta have the Frank Frazetta cover.
Yeah. Although Bill Sienkiewicz had.
He had a solid. Oh, it's
cover.
awesome. Yes, but naturally, gotta pay homage to Frank Frazetta. Yeah. So Kerr, our hero. Yes. Trying to find out what happened to the redhead MILF he banged.
Yeah.
And her child. So he needs to seek out the sorceress.
Who doesn't? Every time.
Yes.
There's always a sorceress.
Yes, always. And where she says he has to go to find the child could be his destruction. And she even advises not to go there.
Correct.
And what he's doing, all this good, will lead to his destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Kerr is a very clever and resourceful barbarian as well. I'll say that. Yeah, if you're stranded in the woods, he's the guy I want to be hanging out with.
100%.
Yeah. And the monster and visuals in this are stunning. The visuals are unbelievable. I'm not bullshitting. This is some terrific fucking work here. But someone or something dared to attack both the sorceress and Kerr in this issue. Will they survive? You got to read to find out, guys.
Yes.
So much fun and so damn good. I flipping love this series, and it gives you everything you want in a comic for every damn cent. Yes. What say you?
There was a point I was reading this, and I'm turning the page, and then you're hit with a double splash page.
Yeah.
And the scope in which it was drawn, it gave me goosebumps because of the visual. And I just sat there and stared at it, and I'm just like, this is just absolutely amazing. Like I was immediately in that world. Like I was just in the world.
Yeah.
Like it's just so inviting. This story, it's so badass. Like this is a fucking man book.
Yes.
Like this is for men. You're a man. You like beef jerky. Like the shit with the door open.
Yeah.
This is for you. And I have so much fun with this. The dialogue is perfect in this.
If you have a testosterone deficiency, please read this.
100%.
Yes.
This will get you back to where you need to
get
be.
you back in the game. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, this week when I read it, I was just like, Aquaman. I'm like, is that more of a real story? Yes, obviously. But this, I just, with the art and just the
story, the badass, what happens,
Yeah.
the dialogue, it is just so fun. It's just,
yeah, like Aquaman Andromeda, like that's, I mean, like you're sitting through, it's not quite a lecture, but like, it's high science, like, which with a name like Andromeda, it's like, yeah, it's
okay, that's fair. Yeah.
okay, that's what you're gonna get, and I'm there for it. It's still an awesome story, but sometimes you just want to see a dude in a fucking helmet with an axe beat the shit out and slash people.
Yeah. You want to see naked sorceresses, you know. You want to see helmets, you know, who may have had a history with the sorceress.
Now, yeah, it's because you're led to believe that only he can hear it, but then she's talking to the helmet.
Yeah,
and it's like,
and then she does something to the helmet at one point.
Yes.
Yeah, there is some great stuff. I mean,
there is.
God damn, I remember one week we had Death Dealer and the Sumerian out the same week. Oh my God, it's like that was almost. No, it was not enough. It was not too much testosterone.
No,
it was still not enough.
Still not enough.
No, but it was.
That was a week.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm sitting there. It's like it's Chimerian, Death Dealer. They're both badass. Like if you're not reading them, and they both have amazing art. Like
you're 100% correct, and they're not writing stories like these anymore.
No,
no.
And that's what you don't get with the big two. You don't get.
It's all slice of life, sitting around and eating.
Yeah basically.
And on occasion you get Banner of War, which is. Yeah.
Like in this, like you can have him sitting around eating and it'd be badass.
Yeah. Yeah.
So pick it up. If you're not reading this stuff, there is a lot of good stuff out there that's not from Marvel and DC.
Absolutely. We say it every week. I say it every week, every Saturday with Wes. You know,
yes.
There's a lot of we recommend more indies in Marvel and DC a lot of times. And people
I think almost every Marvel book besides Thor was almost a skip it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
There you go, guys. Top 10 of the week.
Woo!
What do you think, guys? Were you 100% correct? 1% incorrect? Let us know in the comments. And once again, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. It's down there somewhere, usually, or up there on the side. Yeah. And if you haven't backed it yet, check out Born of Blood 2 on Kickstarter. It's finishing up this Friday afternoon. And I will see you guys again. I will see you next week. Actually, no. Next week? Yeah, next weekend. The Dallas Fan Expo. I'll be down there. And until next time, you guys take her on easy.